2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Welcome back to TPC Boston. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beeman. Rich, this opener's a pretty benign hole, isn't it?
Just 365 yards, par 4 for the back tees, and it's about as simple as it gets. Players going to go with the hybrid long iron. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side or even the back portion of the green, it can provide a couple of challenges, but let's face it, at 365 yards, you're thinking 3 more often than 4, without a doubt.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Well, this should find the short grass. Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That was wonderfully done. What an opportunity to make a birdie. They've made it. Off to a great start today.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Par 5 measures 542 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
A thing of beauty. Time to pick up our coverage out at the 4th. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Wind's blowing from left to right. We're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Well, that'll be one of the shots. That goes down for an eagle. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Let's get back to it, shall we? TPC Boston, recently refurbished by Gil Hans, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. That was a gallant attempt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Here we are at the 3rd. The tee is yours.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3, to say the least.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, almost went in. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Good looking putt. Nicely holed. And for par. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, guys, I'm over here on the 11th. Jim Furyk's just getting ready to hit.
Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
What a play from the rough. Was hoping to get on the green and does one better.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Well, this should be unpredictable. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for 10th place. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Just 2 shots back after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one, you'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Well, you can reach for the putter because that one's on the surface. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. They've held it. That's very gutsy.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Matt Kuchar is at top of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, 465 yards for the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4. That one was fired out of a cannon.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Setting up miles from the hole.
Looking great now.
And you hold it. What a monster. And that will take him to 5 under. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. Ooh, nice looking putt. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
John, give us a small update.
We're on the 15th hole now, guys. This is Jim Furyk setting up his next shot.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. That might be one club too many. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. Okay, let's get back to the action. Sitting at -4, tied for 5th. Interesting choice of the driver here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 2 strokes off the lead.
Pretty good shot there.
Make this putt, he'll tie for top spot on the leaderboard. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently in a share of top spot. Maybe feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 3 measures 213 yards, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Get excited. This could go in. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And this effort from Patrick Cantlay just a short while ago. Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader. Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. And back to the course with the live action. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Going with the 8-iron here. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome. This one's looking good.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
This is what you practice for, isn't it? You want to be near the lead, in the lead, tied for lead, whatever it is. This is why you put in the hours each and every day.
We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
What's going on, YouTubers? Just wanted to pop in here for a moment. Take a minute to thank you, the folks that come in here, watch these videos, and, make it worth doing this. I see you peeking in and checking up on the streams and checking a few videos here and there, and we do appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Let's get back to the game, shall we?
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards to the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-wood. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This one's looking good. Yeah, he'll take that. Currently 8 under overall. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
That should find the fairway.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, we're over on the 14th hole. This is Justin Thomas.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. Get in the hole. Well done. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Let's return to live play now. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yeah, nicely played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Sitting at -8 for the day. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. From around 120 yards here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par. Well done. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Well played, mate. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, getting a good look at this. It's about 35 feet to the cup.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. Let's get back to it, shall we? The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Not a bad line, this. Well hold. He's currently in the second position. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway. but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That one's heading down Broadway. Opting for the 9-iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead.
Yes, and 3 holes to go in this event. Big moment.
Tracking. Was on a good line. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Down here on the 17th, guys, and Justin Thomas just getting ready to hit.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. That one had eyes for it the whole way. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Par 3s are always fun. See if you can knock it close.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Opting for the 5-iron. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
Nicely done.
Putting for birdie.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Ouch, that hurts. Now, this would be a timely one to hole. Let's make this putt. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And Cooge currently leads this one. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
He's got about 27 feet to the cup from here.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Great looking shot this. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, at least a share of it.
And then it should make it tied going into the final hole.
He's currently tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
This one might roll into the rough. This shot from around 210 yards. Going with the hybrid. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Just didn't drop. Gee, you're not afraid to take it deep, are you? Hold this, and it's a 61. Well, that's the way to start the FedEx Cup playoffs, with a victory in the opening playoff event, the Northern Trust. What a performance.
Yes, good victory here at TPC Boston. Great week all around. Plenty of players in contention. However, you can only have one winner, and this player rose and shone above the rest.
That's stepping up at the right time, Rich. Getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
This is where it pays to perform. FedEx Cup wins, playoff wins, massive accomplishment. Good job.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.